Welcome to Study Loop.
Problem 107 asks about heliotropism and what sunflower response is like to the sun. So heliotropism specifically talks about a plant's response to sunlight. So to test the response of sunflowers to sunlight, sunflower seedlings are exposed to 15 days of sunlight and then are moved to the dark. And so the graph shown here shows what seedling movement looks like in the dark versus time and hours spent in the dark. So what you can see here is that the motion of the seedlings, the circular motion, starts out at a maximum level that eventually over time begins to decrease. So the movement of these seedlings begins to diminish as they spend more and more time in the dark. However, the movement doesn't completely cease, suggesting that this movement doesn't 100% depend on sunlight once it's actually set up. So this motion doesn't depend on sunlight. However, sunlight seems to set up some sort of rhythm that does diminish the longer the plants stay in the darkness. And so what this suggests is perhaps there's some sort of molecule, a clock molecule, the problem suggests, that's perhaps degraded over time, which is why we see this loss of motion the longer the plants are in the dark. So the answer that best fits these two ideas is D, that the movement doesn't require light once it's set up, but the movement does slow over time due to loss of a clock molecule that's perhaps synthesized while these plants are in the light.